Meeting Christian for the first time. Well, I had been working with this guy for quite some time. I had barely even I didn't even know what he looked like. I didn't even know he was in Mexico. I think I was told that, but I spaced it out, and it's just like when we started to get to know each other more over the phone, it just struck me as being really cool and bizarre that he was so far away. Here I am, on my way to record in Mexico with Sylvia Massey in some 300-year-old hacienda, and create this masterpiece album with a guy I had never met in person. So meeting him for the first time, I was so giddy, and it felt like I had known this guy my whole life.
Oh shit! Oh baby!
What's going on? Hey, look at that. Reunited and it's understood. So one of the things I love about working with Christian was his ability to get things done pretty quickly and do an amazing job of that. And we got it to the point where we were knocking out one song per week, and that was a lot of work to write and do and produce and do all that stuff in such a short amount of time. And we kind of had a thing going where we pushed each other to kind of get it done. So, it would be week after week after week. We kept doing song after song after song, to the point where we started to get a little capped at our amount of songs that we were doing. Like, this, are we done yet? Is this good enough for a demo? And I think we had gotten to 21 songs in 21 weeks, and we just kind of wrote it out and decided to do 30 songs in 30 weeks. And man, I'm so grateful the fact that we actually took our time to push it. I think there was a point there when we had gotten this stuff to Sylvia and she wanted to hear more, and that's when we just kind of took it up a notch and wrote some of our best stuff was during that period after she had heard the stuff. And I think that was after the 21 songs.
And then once rehearsals started, we were there in the same room working every note, and so it just came together really quick. We rehearsed instrumental for about 3-4 days before Toby got to Mexico, and then we rehearsed a couple more days with Toby, and by the end of those rehearsals, I even told the guys, I was like, we could play a show right now. We could start touring.
We did the main tracking in sort of a lounge area at the hacienda. And then I did a lot of overdubbing in a cathedral that was at the hacienda that had just reverb for days. It was probably the loudest noises I've ever got to make, and they were recorded beautifully. So I'm really excited about it. It's come a long way from my garage in Oakland